So let's talk LinkedIn. As a lot of y'all probably know, I've when I got back from the tour, I kind of hit the ground running really heavy because being on tour kind of like diluted my ability to really pick up jobs and stuff. So I've been kind of did this test with LinkedIn where I paid for premium and stuff. And I have to tell you, I absolutely hate LinkedIn. It is just a gigantic, like, self-congratulatory, it's the worst of the social networks, and that's including Twitter.
I love the congratulations on your work anniversary. I'm like, what is that?
Right.
And why are you congratulating me?
Yeah. And it's deceptive in its nature because it makes you think that if you pay for premium that you'll have like these advantages over other people, like, oh, they'll feed your resume more than another person or something like that. And when in all honesty, it doesn't matter. Like, none of it is actually happening. And I chatted up the Slack to see if anyone had actually gotten any work, because out of all the times that I've spent on LinkedIn, my whole LinkedIn career, I guess, I've maybe gotten 2 jobs. One of them took 5 years of creating a relationship before they sent us any work, which that did turn out to be one of the biggest clients we've ever had. But the other person that I got was just abusive and talked down to me the entire time. So while I did like maybe 3 jobs for him, I eventually just had to like fire him, because and that's kind of the I feel like that's kind of the people that you can expect, or the clients that you'll expect if you're posting on LinkedIn and just like saying, hey, hit me up for work, blah, blah, blah. The most important thing is making connections within this community. That's why the Slacks and the Discords and everyone are so important, because I've gotten more work from knowing people and seeing people and talking to people than I have on LinkedIn. And another thing that just irks me, when you're filling out applications. So I have filled out over 400 applications in the past 3 months, right? Going about, a little over 100 applications a month, basically hitting up the Cinema 4D, search, remote, and filtering by 24 hours. So if it's within the 24 hours, I'll just go ahead and apply for it, whatever. But you're supposed to, they say you're supposed to change your resume to match the job for every application. And it's like, if you're sending over 100 and something resumes a month, you don't have time for that.
What are you supposed to be changing for each one?
You're supposed to be looking at their individual like requests, like, oh, we need someone who's a team player, so that you put team player inside your resume and stuff like that. It's so crappy. And it's like, if you don't play within their system, like they expect you to play within their system, but then they send everything through an AI bot, that will automatically search for these things. And it's like, okay, I'm supposed to play your game, but you're not going to play my game of actually looking and taking the time to look at this, not to mention on LinkedIn, you're competing with thousands of other people, because it tells you how many people have applied for that specific job, just thousands. And it is a truly, truly awful place to try and get seen, and if you're not willing to put in time, like I've noticed Dryson the past like few weeks or months or whatever has been posting content online onto his LinkedIn, and he posted this one saying, oh, someone was telling me that I was crushing LinkedIn. And it's like, okay, so now I'm supposed to treat LinkedIn like a whole nother social network site where I'm trying to build a brand for myself, like going on there and being schmoozy Matt and being like, hey, did you know this about motion graphics? And it's like, come on, like just give me a place.
They want you to be posting like TikTok videos on it and stuff, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. And LinkedIn is not the place for that. And LinkedIn is not the place for creatives, I will tell you that much. LinkedIn is not made for creative people because no one in their right mind, any studio who's going to hire you is not going to look at your resume first. They're going to look at your demo reel, and barely any places actually ask for a demo reel. Not to mention you get recruiters who hit you up, right? And they're like, I love your work. Could we chat about a position that I have available, right? And first you're like, one, I doubt you even looked at my work because you're a recruiter. I want to respond and say, cool, what was your favorite piece that I worked on?
That's what I always do when I get these emails. We love your website and we want to work with you. And oh, really? What do you like about the show? Oh, that one episode where and then they talk about something from last week because that's just what they just looked up.
Right. Yeah, and so like it's stupid because then they'll hit you up, oh, I loved your work, and it's like, okay, I'm going to be the positive person all the time, well, not all the time, just when it comes to looking for a job. But I'll instantly respond because I always have my LinkedIn up. Just in case something happens, and I'll say, "Oh, thanks, I'm glad you like my work. Yeah, when would you like to chat? I have free time this day, and then they ghost you, and it's like, seriously,
ghosted.
Seriously, you're a recruiter out there looking to fill this position that you are probably going to get a commission on either the hourly rate, like Creative Circle does, or some other thing. And like, you don't even have the decency just to respond to a simple message that you sent me and I responded back within 5 seconds. Not to mention the school messages. Have y'all gotten these school messages?
No.
Where it's like, I get these all the time where it's like, it's like a paid advertisement in my message box where it's like, oh, do you want to up your game in this? You should come to this university. Would you like some more information on it? It's like, no. Why would I want more information?
Is that something they pay for? Do they pay to have the ability to spam you like that?
Yes. 100%.
Lame.
Anyway, now, if for anyone listening who, is posting jobs or whatever, here's the two things that I have loved. And it's only happened a few times. One, Motionographer does a really good job of this, where when you're applying on their site, you put your name and then you just put your resume and you put your demo reel and then that's it, right? Like, that's all you need. You don't need to fill out the information of if you're a disabled veteran or if you're whatever, and it's like, just let me give you the information. And then another one was really cool. It gave you the opportunity to record a 60-second video, which, I may not shine necessarily on my resume, but I'll shine on video,
Does it have to be like live recorded, or can you just upload something that you already made?
No, you have to live record it from your webcam. At least that was the way,
Yeah.
So it's like I liked it, the fact that it gave me 60 seconds, and I felt like that was like a personality, right? You get 100 of those, you spend 2 hours of your time looking through the 60 seconds, and you pick the one that matches well. Boom, done.
Okay, Here's what you do. Because it's a live input, right? You set this all up ahead of time in OBS, and you reconfigure the outputs
a good idea.
to go through.
That's
and
a
then
really good
halfway
idea.
through, some sort of crazy VFX motion things happen, and you're like, what? And they're going to get it, and they'll be like, how did they do that live?
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
All right, next time that comes up, I'm going to do that.
All right, cool.
But it's like, the market, we had the poll a couple of weeks ago about the market and like, do we think it's going to be stronger? And like, I feel like more and more that we're looking pretty negative this year. And like, I've been hearing it from all ends, from all people on Reddit, on Slack, on
But
it's
Matt,
just, it is
the
tough
stock market,
out there for a gangster.
The stock market's at an all-time high. What's your problem?
Yeah, right.